Hey guys, it's Jeremy Scott here with the GorillaAITools.com and the AI Money Press. Hey, as you saw in the thumbnail, in the description, come on, I'm not trying to cause any trouble. I'm not trying to cause any conflict here. But I do want to point out some things. Now, just for really quick, some background, I've been in the mortgage industry about 23 years, and I want to share a little bit of my experience with that, and it's actually not negative, I promise. Hang on, wait with me till the end. I promise the payoff in the end will be worth it. But why realtors suck? And this is actually some content that I wanted to deliver for the past year. It's something that I didn't necessarily have the right vehicle or the right message I really wanted to get across in terms of how we improve. I just saw a lot of glaring issues that we can help you guys. And if you're a realtor, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for being here with me. I think you and I will find some common ground, and I hope that you enjoy my solutions. So without further ado, I want to just talk about it. Top 5 reasons why realtors suck and how AI can fix it. Number 1, I want to say to you guys, consistent lead flow seems to be a really big thing with a lot of the realtors that I know. And the reason being, it doesn't really necessarily matter how long you've been in the industry. Now, some people have been around for only 1, 2, 3 years and have an enormous book of business. And others have been around for 10, 15 years are also starving. I think this last year, I don't know the exact percentage, so don't quote me entirely, but I know it's over 30%, I believe, of realtors and also mortgage people who left the industry because, oh, it got hard. So now we had to actually work for what we've got. But let me tell you just really quick, one of the paradigms that I've seen out there has been a shift, and I can't really decry how other people do their business, but I can at least sort of talk about it from a position of knowledge. Now, a lot of times people are relying on their broker to provide them with leads, whether it be through Zillow or Redfin or any other type of leads that you're getting. The cost of those leads is astronomically expensive. The cut that the broker takes is obviously they're going to want to recoup their costs that they're spending on those leads. So it leaves you, if you're an agent, it leaves that delta for you. What's left in the bucket is not very much. And is it really worth your time? Or could you possibly do some things to help step up your game and help ramp up your level of exposure to get more regular leads? Now, it's mom and dad, cousins, and all of them. When you first got your license, or if you're a family member of a realtor, which who isn't at this point, if you're a family member, then of course, you came to them, or you got the agent got the business because it was new. You had the new car sent on you. It was the new thing that was going on. And of course, you went to that person to help support them. I hope you went to them to support them in their endeavors and allowed them to practice on you, I guess, for whatever it may be. But relying on family is nice for those 1 or 2 transactions that might happen once a year. Maybe, a referral here and there. Somebody's talking about, their brother's, sister's, cat, uncle's, cousin's dachshund happens to be a realtor, and that's how you end up getting the business. I would never want to rely on referrals from family. And I don't rely on referrals from family for my mortgage business. It happens occasionally, but it's not like I rely on that to make things happen. And of course, relying on the team. Now, this is controversial. I won't name any names, but there are organizations out there, if you're an agent, that they're more about recruiting than they are about production, because everybody along the food chain is getting a piece of your action. And in turn, they're happy to just pay you a little piece of everyone else's action. A couple mortgage companies come to mind. They operate that way as well. Anyway, bygones. So there are things that you just can't rely on others. And relying on somebody else to feed your pipeline. That's really it. If it's going to be, it has to be up to you to have consistent lead generation. And how can AI fix it? Well, a couple of really simple ways. As you see right here, we have AI-driven CRM. You can attach, well, obviously you should have management of, in that CRM, you should have Google My Business attached, Manychat, AI chatbots that it can go in and answer questions for you if you're doing any particular marketing on a listing, whatever that might be. But automation wins the day, as well as your ability to then create engaging content. Now, I want to talk about the engaging content. That's going to come later. That's on the last slide I want to talk to you about because it's crucially important, and we're going to talk about engaging content in just a little bit. Now, aside from that, let's go on to number 4, time management. Time management, guys. Why are you fielding phone calls that are never going anywhere? The world is full of tire kickers. Everyone has a dream, and thankfully that exists. However, that does not mean that you need to spend an hour or more, or 2, or 5, talking to people who aren't qualified and who really don't have a hope in the world of acquiring a home. And yes, there is a place for nurturing those people. There is a place for building that pipeline down the road, because guess what? I say this too, I'm still going to be hungry in a couple of years. I have to eat consistently, and guess what? The people I pay my bills to are still going to need to be paid in a couple of years, right? Right. So you still need consistent flow on all of these things, and you shouldn't be wasting your time on phone calls that aren't going to do anything. Now, using your AI-driven CRM, by the way, AI agents, AI chatbots, and automation can help free up your time to answer those calls. If you looked at my previous video, I hope that you do go back and review. I will link it for you, is how to build AI agents. And that's to leverage your time to answer those calls for individual campaigns, for whatever it might be, to help you get back in the pocket doing what matters. Too much time on social media. Oh, yeah. No consistency between calendars. Guys, why? You're maybe relying on the agent you work or the broker that you work for. You may be relying on some other smaller CRM, and then you have your Google Calendar, and you have all of these things, and there's no real consistency between them, so you're scatterbrained trying to manage your time the right way. Stop it. There's a solution. Get it all together. Quit playing around. Your time is valuable unless you're telling the world that it's not. Think about your messaging. Aside from that, too much time on social media. I'm trying to develop something really, a really simple rule. Maybe we call it a 10-to-1 rule, okay? For every 10 pieces you watch of someone else's content, create one of your own. That'll do 2 things. It'll either make you create more content or stop doom scrolling for no damn reason and stop wasting your time. Believe me, everybody likes to do it. We're all guilty of it. It's right here. It's in our faces. Stop it, okay? Or one of the worst possible things is no or poor organization. It's just bad because you don't have your people together. You don't have a singular database, or you don't have a way to organize your time or to schedule things the right way because you're trying to operate on a multitude of systems that just don't talk to each other. Does that make sense? So time management is something that I hear as a pain point. This isn't just me being critical. Every agent that I work with, and I work with a really phenomenal team here in Arizona, but every single agent, no matter what level that they're at in business, has the same issue that I do, and I'm sure you do in whatever field that you're in as well, and that is poor time management. We could all get better at it, right? But it's a big thing, and I hear this, so I'm trying to come up with solutions for you guys. And that's why I talk about the quality CRM, AI agents, chatbots, and of course, automation. Now, why I built my slide so I could sit in front of it, I don't know. I'll probably put it over me, and so you'll be seeing a cleaner version. Number 3, retention and follow-up, guys. Really, really simple. If you don't have a centralized database of where all of your contacts can be, then how do you expect to reach out to them and have a consistent message? Because all of your platforms communicate differently, they operate differently, and most likely they're on different operating systems on top of it all. So you don't have any central database. That's why you need a good quality CRM like, go HighLevel. I train people on it all the time. It's what I use consistently. And in fact, I have some Realtor specific built-in snapshots that help frame all of your automations and workflows that specifically, if you're an agent, you need to reach out to me. Because if you're not using Go High Level right now, it's something you really need to look at. Other than that, I hear a lot of complaints. People don't have enough time in the day. They're poor tracking, no data management. And guess what? One of the reasons you don't follow up, we all have holes in our follow-up sometimes. We all do. But you never ask for reviews. Now, some of you are going, well, I do. I don't know about those people. Do you know why a lot of people don't ask for reviews? Why your Google My Business profile is lacking? Do you know why? It's because you don't have a mechanism to request them properly or to feed them through. Now, I used a service, a good automated service that was good at requesting information, but not good at putting it over. It's a service called Birdeye. I was actually really excited about it. I implemented it, and I got several reviews from my people, went back to my old database. It was very easy to collect the data, but guess what? It doesn't talk to your Google My Business page. So unless you want to copy and paste everything into your LinkedIn and your Facebook and your different platforms, a program like that doesn't work. What you need is something that will communicate with your Google My Business page and treat it like a priority. Reputation management is actually a pretty vital thing. And it's something that I help build into Go High Level for my clients. Now, it's not all about Go High Level. Yeah, I do talk about it a lot because it's a phenomenal solution. It also helps build the AI agency piece of what I do. But I want you guys to think about if these are some of your pain points without having a central database, not enough time in your day, poor tracking and data management, and never having the ability to really ask for referrals and then get that data and put it where it belongs, then we need to talk. You really need to come up with a better way to make these things happen. Because if you look at your top performers in any particular market, they're doing these things. And if you're not, then what does that say about where you're headed or what you're trying to accomplish? I don't know, you tell me. But moving along, I want to keep this as tight as I possibly can for you guys. We're going to talk about adapting to change. As Darwin said, it's not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. So what does that mean for you? Are you changing? Are you learning? What is it that you're actually doing? Are you adapting to learn new techniques, new technologies, things that will actually help you in what you do? Because I got to tell you right now, if it's just too hard to learn new stuff, you just don't understand social media. I don't know what to post. Oh boy, that slide, that's my last one that I want to get to for you guys, so hang with me. And I never needed that stuff before. I was just fine. Well, the real AI fix for this is, once again, big surprise here, your CRM, your social media automation, how to get unstuck. Unstuck. Unstick yourself, or un-F yourself is a great title for a book that's out there that's pretty fantastic. And find strategic partnerships. Well, that could mean everything from networking with the proper people to get you in front of the right folks. It could also mean teaming with a phenomenal lender who actually knows these things. It can open a lot of other doors for you. It could also mean working with someone like, someone like this guy who might be able to point you in the right direction too on how to utilize the latest tools to make the biggest impact for what you need in your business. AI can fix a lot of it. Not all of it. It needs you. It needs you to be willing to change, willing to put in the work, willing to do the things to move yourself forward, to unstick yourself, if you will. So I'm going to leave that alone, and we're going to go to my final slide. Number one, you know why a lot of realtors suck? Branding. They don't understand their brand because they don't really understand the essence of what they're doing. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm going to pretend that I can hear what you're saying. But what is it that you're selling? If you're a real estate agent, or you, let's say, someone who's pedestrian, not involved in real estate, what is it that a real estate agent is selling? In fact, let's go back even further. What is a car commercial selling? Have you noticed that when someone's driving an expensive car that for some reason their watch is on the wrong wrist? It's the one in the center console. Why is someone wearing a Rolex in a Hyundai commercial? Why is it that you see high-end things when you have a median-priced car in front of an more expensive home or an upscale area part of town? Now, for you realtors, let me see if you answered this right. Are you selling a house? Nope. Safety? Well, perhaps. But what does it really mean? Are you selling a place with a yard for the dog? Or is it for better schools? Or an easier commute? Or is it a pool? What is it you're really selling? Give up? You're selling lifestyle. And lifestyle is what you're selling. So, in that lifestyle is a home, a place to build a family. It's safety. It's better schools. It's an easier commute. Perhaps it's a pool. Or it's room to roam. Whatever it is, you're selling a better lifestyle. You're bettering someone's situation. And better doesn't always mean bigger, okay? You're bettering someone's situation. It could be a retired couple who has fulfilled the things that they want to do, and they want to treat their house like a Vegas hotel room to only drop their crap when they're on to the next adventure. Because that's kind of how I want to live one day, is going out and doing the great things and adventuring the world with my wife. Well, I have less to take care of in a large home. Okay, there's a time and a place for everything. But what you're selling is that lifestyle. And that is, period. That is really what it is. And you want to talk about how AI can fix it? It's literally every other slide. It's every other image that I've put up for you. That's how AI can fix it. Through managing your database, through managing the ease of your content. I told you I would say more engaging content. I want to talk to you right now. Listen to me. If your content is not about improving the lifestyle of your prospective clients, you're doing the wrong thing. I'll say it again. If your content is not about bettering the lifestyle of the people you want to serve, then you're doing the wrong thing. If your content is about going to open houses and going to happy hours and going bowling and running around and driving all over the place in your short skirt or whatever it is, stop selling bullshit, please. If you're selling something, it should be for the betterment of the people who are bought in to who you are and the value that you're providing. They don't really care what you drive. What they care is how you serve your clients. Are you in service, or is this a vanity project for you? You really have to sit back and question. Look inside and figure out what it is that you're doing. If your brand is glitzy bullshit, then that's who you are. You might as well be selling shoes or jewelry or the latest whatever. But if you want to be serving people in real estate and you want to extend your lifespan in the industry, then you better have a servant's mentality and a servant's heart. Make it better for the people you want to serve. And stop trying to just get little hearts and little engagements on how cute your walk is through that $1 million kitchen. Because it's not serving everybody. If that's what your brand is, it's shallower than a kiddie pool, okay? Work harder at being real. Stop using the word authentic like it's a flavor at Starbucks, okay? What you're selling is a lifestyle of all of the things. And I hope you guys can level up your game. I'm here to help with those things. That strategic partnership we're talking about, the right people, talk to me. Yeah, this message isn't exactly all kumbaya and hugs and kisses, but I'm really well intended. I want you to know that the things that I've learned and the things that I'm sharing have been long thought over, long worked through, and I've listened to hundreds of agents that I've engaged with personally, asking them about their pain points and what they wish that they could do better. And I'm here to help with that. So what are you selling? Lifestyle. What are we doing? We're building other people's dreams. And I swear to you, I've heard it And I don't know who first said it, but I learned if you want anything in life, go help 5 other people get it first. I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to do great things for you guys. I'm here to consult. I'm completely an open door. If you engage with me, you drop your comments or whatever it is, I will engage. I will answer with you. If it's hate mail, so be it. Whatever it is. You guys don't really suck, okay? If you're a real estate agent watching this, but potentially your game and your approach does. I'm here to help you level up. Connect with me below. Drop your handle, anything down below. I want to know what your channel is, what your socials are. Let's help promote you as a community. For now, I'm going to roll out of here, but yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Thanks, comment below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Jeremy Scott, AI Money Press, Guerrilla AI Tools.